make over 30% on their money, and I'm not joking, 30 minutes. And you know what? It's that shoulder right there. But I'm not going to show you who it is right now. And the reason why is because I'm going to share a story with you, because there is something happening behind the scenes. When I say behind the scenes, the media is not putting it out. Right now, as you're watching this live, we're about to find out who the next president is going to be. And there's a big difference in both of those. However, there's not a difference in what's coming, and that's an economic cratering. And in that cratering is going to be real estate, and it's a big deal. Let me share a story with you really quick, and then I'm going to show you how this guy made over 30% on his money in 30 minutes, and it's even bigger than that, all right? And this was, he actually put out just a few $100s to make that return, but he could also do it with a few $100,000. All right. The story that I'm going to share with you is out of the Daily Montana. It says Montana property tax panelists say the state is in a tax revolt and schools are caught in the middle. Here's the facts. I went to a property auction today, and a lot of the tax foreclosures that happened today right in front of me, people lost their homes because school districts actually essentially took them to court and spanked them. And when I say that, it's true, because they set wheels in motion because someone or a lot of people or an entity did not pay their property taxes. Check this out. It says here, if people don't pay their property taxes, the delinquency can result in a lien. And Missoula County Clerk and Recorder Tyler Gerhant said he's worried about more tax liens this year. He says, my biggest concern is people are going to not know that their taxes aren't fully paid. Gerhant said after a panel meeting Monday about residential property taxes. Property taxpayers already paid a significant chunk, he said, but this year in most counties in Montana, they'll get a second bill. Gerhant said some people may believe they've already settled their bill, and snowbirds might not see their bills until May. The truth is, not only are people not paying their taxes because they forget or they don't have the money, some people are actually revolting. They're saying, we're not going to do this. So before I bring this gentleman on, and we're going to talk about what just happened right in front of my eyes, and we were recording it for the new course, I'm going to talk to you about the course. The new release, the pre-filming discount right now for Tax Lien Pro and Tax Foreclosure Master is out right now. It's over 90% off. If you want it, it's going to take me a couple of months to gather all this data, because there is so much information to share with you and so many different ways to make money, because something big is coming in the spring. So without further ado, that's the right word, Raul, let's turn this camera. This is one of the subscribers, one of you, that told me about all of this. Now, I've known about it because I've researched tax liens and tax deed sales for a long time, over 20 years now.
Right.
But you're crushing it. You've been doing this since 2015, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you reached out to me through a comment on the video. I do read the comments. I do answer the comments. A lot of you know that. And within an hour, we were on a Zoom call.
Exactly.
That set the wheels in motion to where we are right now. And I just watched you pick up 2 liens in Florida over the counter, and you made 32.5% on your money, like that.
Right, within 30 minutes.
And the reason why I can say it, you actually made it, is because you're forcing the foreclosure sale of that property. You're filing a TDA with the county.
Right, exactly. You have the county with the proper documents.
Yep.
And you file them with the county.
Yeah.
They do the work for you. You just sit back and get your money.
It's I'm not joking, it is that easy, but it's also not easy. So let's go back. 2015, you get laid off from the oil fields. You don't know what you're gonna do. You bought your first tax lien for how much? 200 and how much?
$268.
And you got addicted.
Exactly.
You never went back to work.
No, I never did.
And I don't want to share numbers, but he is in the top 5% of earners in the country, top 1% on earth.
Exactly.
How many hours a week are you working right now?
10, 15 hours a week.
Yep. Now, you've been doing this for quite some time. Are tax liens and foreclosures picking up, or are they dropping off?
They are picking up.
That's right.
We're seeing a lot of owners just go delinquent.
It's insane.
On everything. And it's just crazy. If you don't pay your mortgage, guess what happens? You don't pay your taxes, you don't pay your insurance.
That's right.
And that entails a foreclosure.
And the bank is not allowed to pay your taxes until they foreclose. So that's where you swoop in. That's where I swoop in. We pay the bill, and it's this whole system's intended as a very fair system to keep people in their homes. But a lot of times the people just want to walk away. We saw that in 2007, 2008. We're starting to see it now. And you just showed me, I mean, it was an awesome lesson. You're forcing the sale because this one property has not paid its taxes for over 7 years.
Exactly. And
they don't want to pay their taxes.
Well, they're walking away.
That's right. So either they're about to get a notice in a couple of weeks that there is now a tax sale, their property is going to be sold. So they can either immediately come clean, which means they got to pay the county back their money plus pay you not only 18% of your money, but pay you fees or fines as well. Or they let it go to a sale and someone's going to buy it because we already know it's worth how much? It's worth 25 times more than what you put into it.
Exactly.
And so someone's going to buy it and then they have to pay you immediately before they take possession of the property.
Right, right. And the thing about it is, you're in first position.
Yep.
You're the first position lien holder.
Yeah.
On that tax lien.
Above banks or anyone else.
Exactly.
That's exciting. Now you came to me and you said you wanted to teach people how to do this.
Exactly. Yes.
You said that you want during these hard times to show anyone with a couple $100 or a couple $100,000 how to make money.
Right.
And this works like the one we just saw was, how much did you pay? How much did you invest in this?
About $368.
That's right. And we did a very small one because we want to show that anyone can make these kind of returns, which will blow bank returns away.
Exactly.
This process, once the TDA goes through, will take approximately 8 to 12 weeks max because this thing's going to a tax sale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if they don't pay it, it goes to the tax sale and you get paid first.
That's right. So within 12 weeks, in this scenario, you're going to be making an insane amount of money compared to a bank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's better than any treasury bonds or anything that's out there right now.
Now, you never had a coach. You never had a mentor in this. You did it all by yourself.
It was self-taught.
Yeah, and you're absolutely crushing it. Now, this is an example of what I've been telling people on the channel for a long time. Now, think about this. We already know who's going to win the presidency. Who's going to win?
Trump.
That's right. And we were already past it. We're already looking at the crash of the markets. We're already looking at how to make money this spring because there's a deluge of properties. He talks to a lot of realtors and bankers that have been telling him, because he's in this space, that things are getting pretty nutty. And after the election, we're going to see this deluge. So you're preparing. And you wanted everyone to be ready for this.
Exactly. Yeah. In the spring, we had to spring forward to do this.
Yep, that's right.
We're forecasting more tax sales, more tax deed auctions.
That's right.
In the next 4 to 6 months.
So just recently, in the last handful of years, you've taken some courses.
Exactly.
And they're expensive.
Exactly.
Yep. So the truth is 95% of real estate investors or professionals know anything about investing in this. It's very convoluted. Not one company has every list, every auction site. My goal is to put together something that is amazing for an incredible price. Raul is one of the coaches that does monthly coaching for everybody that's taking the course if they want to go deeper and go crush it like he is. What I'm going to say is this. We've made a way, if you want, it's over 90% off. I don't know when we're going to end that because it's the pre-filming discount. I've already filmed 17 lessons. I think I've got another 60 lessons I have to film. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but I've bundled both courses, Tax Lien Pro and the Tax Foreclosure Master. And the reason why it's such an important word, tax foreclosure is way better than a foreclosure auction, because a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to make a lot of money buying a property at a bank foreclosure auction. Yeah, starting bid is what is owed on the property. What we just went to today is what's owed to the county. And we were watching, you saw a property go for 8 cents on the dollar.
Exactly.
8 cents. Mm-hmm. And you know what's even crazier? Nobody bid on it.
Nobody bid.
We watched. And so what can we do tomorrow?
We're going to go. We're going to spring forward and try to get that.
That's right. And we could go down to the county and we can be an auction of one because nobody bought it. The second it goes to the county over the counter, we could just go pick it up.
Exactly.
They're going to go, anyone else want to bid against these guys? Like, nobody's here. We go crush it.
Exactly. And I also seen land developments.
That's
going
right.
For pennies on the dollar.
Oh, we saw one today. Starting bid was $350,000. It was a condominium complex with almost 200 units already ready to rock and roll, plans done, permits pulled, all that stuff.
All the zoning and everything complete.
Yeah. And there was a lot of bidders for that one, but I'm getting ready with my fund, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And just think about this for a minute. You get a group of people to invest with you,
Oh gosh. And we saw a lot of those today.
and there's truth in numbers.
Yep.
And that's what I believe.
That's right. This is the time to pounce. This is the time to prepare. And the reason why we say pounce and prepare is because you need to do it strategically. You need the information and knowledge. So we're going to give it to you if you want. It's 90% off of the course. And then if you want to buy the coaching calls, we put it together to where if you look at how much it's going to cost you for 1 year, it'll blow the competition away. I'm not joking. So if you want it, it's more than 90% off. Links down below. I don't know how long that'll last. We've been filming all day, lesson after lesson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, some went well, some have not went well. But we'll get it all figured out. All right, with that being said, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much, Raul, for bringing this to my attention, saying, Ninja, it's time. Now's the time. Because I'll close on this. He said, how many foreclosures were registered mid-July in Dallas?
Over 950.
In 1 day. It's really happening. I told you it started in June. It's happening. You're going to see a lot more information coming out in the days and weeks ahead, where I'm going to be interviewing lawyers, investors, bankers. It's going to blow your mind. I told you it was coming. It's here. The Economic Ninja and Raul are out.